supposed to be paid.
In the halachas of the day, we started the halachas concerning the selling of the chametz, and we're holding now halacha dalid. If a person is not able to rent out the entire room to a goy, because you also need to use the room, you should make a partition in front of the chametz. You should rent out the place in the room till the actual partition, and you have to write this in the star. As well, you should write in the star that the buyer has the right to access the entire place, to enter the place at his will. If a as well, you should write in the contract, you should stipulate that if the non-Jew, the buyer, wishes to sell the chametz to another non-Jew during Pesach, or Tzayid, the day after Pesach, all of these have rights of access. If a Yid rents or sells to a non-Jew a room that is accessible only through the premises of the seller, it should be written in the contract that a non-Jew, the buyer, and any other buyer that he may bring there should have the right to enter as well. Halacha hey, im habayis hu eitzla Yisrael rak b'schiris mi Yisrael acher. If the house which a Yid lived was rented from another Yid, so then the din is azay eni yochel askir le'eni yodi lebeis dira b'li reshus hamaskir. This Yid, this renter, who's renting from another Yid, cannot go ahead and rent out his house to a goy. Therefore, you should expressly tell the non-Jew that you're not renting it to him as a residence, but rather is to keep his vessels and belongings there. You should not rent it to him with the tanai that he's able to keep the chametz there. You should just say generally to keep his vessels and belongings as he sees fit. Nevertheless, if the landlord is in town, you should obtain his permission to rent it out. If you go on a trip before Pesach and your wife is going to sell the chametz, you should give her express permission to rent the room. Last halacha, vav asur lasis tanayim ma'ini yehudi shlachar Pesach mechuyev ma'ini yehudi l'machar lei or Yisrael mechuyev laser livnis mimeno. It's forbidden to make a tanai with a non-Jew that after Pesach you have to sell the chametz back to you, or that you are obligated to buy it back from him. But you could assure him that you will buy it back from him and give him profits.